Welcome to the latest chapter of the original luxury crossover. The Lexus RX has been with us for over 2 decades, and now in its 5th generation, it is all new, riding on a new platform with a new set of engine choices. So, how is the new RX? Well, Randy and I took it from the Twin Cities down to cover the Chicago Auto Show in it. Let us tell you more about the brand new RX and how it held up during our road trip.
This is Randy Stern.
And I'm George Torline.
And this is Victory in Reseda.
Built on the TNGA-K platform, the new RX was developed to fulfill its mission as a 2-row luxury SUV. We should mention that not only is it the best-selling vehicle in the Lexus lineup, it is also the best-selling vehicle in its class. That is why it is important Lexus got this 5th generation RX right. They made massive changes to the RX. For starters, they eliminated the V6 engines. In its place are a trio of 4-cylinder drivelines. Our RX 350 had the 275 horsepower turbocharged 2.4-liter engine, putting down 317 pound-feet of torque. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic with an available all-wheel drive system. That same engine also is available in a plug-in hybrid version. Regular hybrid models simply get the venerable 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with electric drive assist. Dimensionally, Lexus added about 2.5 inches to the wheelbase for this generation, yet kept the vehicle's overall length the same. The added wheelbase length is felt with the additional rear passenger legroom. It also adds more space in the cargo area, with 29.6 cubic feet behind the rear seat, up from 16. Fold the seats down with the power folding seats, and the space increases to 46.2 cubic feet, up from 32.6. The expansion of technology is immediately witnessed upon entry into the RX. The doors are electronically controlled, and they are pretty darn heavy. However, you are immediately welcomed with a 14-inch version of the Lexus Interface Infotainment system above the center stack. No more fussing with a trackpad or a mouse-like controller, simply touch the screen. Lexus also elevated its driver assistance package with Lexus Safety Sense 3.0 Suite. That includes a more aggressive lane departure alert with steering assist and lane tracing assist. Even the dynamic radar cruise control works when the lane curves. These features deepen Lexus's commitment to ensure you will get to your destination safely and easily. All of this sounds great. Let's check in with Randy and I as we head down to Chicago in our 2023 RX 350 all-wheel drive luxury tester.
So, we're on a road trip.
Yes, we're going down to Chicago to the Chicago Auto Show for 2023.
And it's the 115th edition this year, and it's back to full capacity. And heading down to the Chicago Auto Show, we are driving in a 2023 Lexus RX 350 all-wheel drive.
Certainly, it's a nice way to make the trip in comfort.
Absolutely. Luxury, mid-size, 2-row SUV crossover.
So on our tester, we have the luxury model of the 350. That gives us some additional options like the 21-inch wheels, which look very stylish. Inside, you'll see a lot of nice finishes, and it's very comfortable. The powertrain is updated with a new 2.4-liter turbo motor. On our journey so far, we're seeing about 23 miles per gallon on the highway here. But that's also some mixed driving with that. So I think on the highway, it'll be higher, probably more like upper 20s if we look at the history in our fuel logs here. Mm-hmm. It provides sufficient power to get around town as well as on the cruising on the highway.
It does get up and go.
So it looks like it has enough performance to do some passing.
Even though it can get up and go when you need it, it does of course with your throttle in. It is a decent cruiser, to be honest with you. And I got to admit, after 2 previous generations of V6 RXs, I kind of miss that V6 a little bit. The V6 is gone. That's been the mainstay of all RXs until this year. So now they've gone to an all 4-cylinder lineup, some with hybrid, some with plug-ins.
Inside there's a very nice touchscreen that's very responsive to your inputs. It has wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay.
A touchscreen in a Lexus.
Nice.
That's a huge change because the last generation RX was still married to the trackpad. And even though in 2020 they brought the screen a little bit closer to the driver, this is much better. This is a much easier setup. You've eliminated one step, which is using the trackpad in order to get to all the menu options. This is the latest infotainment system that's available in Lexus, and like you said, it's fully packed with everything in this system. And having driven 3 generations of RXs in a row, I got to admit, this is a happy medium because it's inoffensive. The turbocharged engine does not make any major leaps and changes over the previous V6s. The comfort's still there. However, the interior is completely overhauled, and that to me is the big difference between any previous generations, and still keep the luxury element that is necessary in a Lexus.
Sorry, the network is currently busy. Please try again later.
You said Lexus in some fashion. Yeah.
In our thermal imaging tests, we could see why the seats kept us warm and comfortable as we made our way from Minneapolis to Chicago and back in the chilly early February weather. Lexus used generous amounts of heating elements in the seats in our tester, including the side thigh supports for wide, even heating. Imaging the steering wheel reveals heating surfaces on either side of the wheel, and most of its diameter on the back side of the wheel. As for pricing, the 2023 RX lineup starts at $48,550. You have 6 trim levels to choose from. Our tester in luxury trim did not come with a sticker, but configuring a similar unit on Lexus.com, it showed to be around $63,145. The 2023 Lexus RX is where the brand should be for its customers. Luxury with technology and efficiency. A simple formula that requires no explanation or excuses. That is why we enjoyed this road trip to the Chicago Auto Show and back in the all-new Lexus RX 350. And if you like what you watched, please consider selecting the like button and subscribing to our channel for staying in touch with our latest videos. Also, for more automotive content, please visit victoryandreseda.net. I'm George Torline with Randy Stern, and we'll see you in the next video.